Once again, the Viceroy, Lord Wavell, invited the Hindu and Muslim leaders to Simla, but on this occasion the obstinacy of the Congress made the talks a failure. However, Lord Wavell announced that the British government would not give up hope of finding a solution. On 16th May of the same year, the ministerial mission suggested that a temporary government should be formed at the center. Since these proposals did not preclude Pakistan, the Muslim League accepted them, but the Congress refused to accept equal representation for Muslims. Now there was only one way left for the Muslim League, and the Quaid-e-Azam proposed direct action on 16th August 1946. In the whole country, protest meetings were held, and prominent Muslims holding titles given by the British returned them. Taking advantage of the Muslim League's action, the Congress decided to go ahead with the formation of a temporary government, and on 6 September 1946, Pandit Nehru was installed as the Prime Minister in this temporary cabinet. But the Viceroy continued to negotiate with the Quaid-e-Azam. Pandit Nehru, too, discussed the participation of the Muslim League in the temporary cabinet with the Quaid. As a result of these talks, the Quaid-e-Azam permitted 5 of the Muslim leaders to join the cabinet. The 5 were Nawabzada Liaquat Ali Khan, Sardar Abdur Rab Nishtar, Raja Ghazanfar Ali Khan, Mr. I.I. Chundrigar, and Mr. Joginder Nath Mandal. On behalf of the Muslim League, they took the oath as ministers. The Quaid-e-Azam announced at the same time that the Muslim League would not take part in the Constituent Assembly. To save this temporary cabinet from collapse, the British government called a conference in London. The Quaid-e-Azam and Liaquat Ali Khan represented the Muslim League at the conference.
I am on my mission, and I can tell you nothing about the present. That's all I can say. Thank you.
The Quaid-e-Azam had long discussions with British Prime Minister Attlee, and in the end the British accepted his point of view.
I am very happy that I am at this function, and already I've had the opportunity of meeting some friends, and I might yet find more friends, but you give me no time to do anything else.
The Congress bowed to the British Prime Minister's decision, but it suddenly went back on its word. It was the stubbornness of the Congress that made the Muslims all the more insistent on achieving Pakistan. Along with the Muslims from the other parts of the country, those from the Punjab and the frontier also came out in the open and began a civil disobedience movement. The government tried to crush the Muslims, but in the process, its own foundations were shaken. During this period, in March 1947, Lord Louis Mountbatten had already taken over as the last Viceroy of India. He announced that the British government wanted to solve the problem of the subcontinent once and for all and grant the country independence by 15th August 1947. The last Viceroy of India began talks with the leaders of different political parties from the very time he arrived. The Quaid-e-Azam refused to budge from his demand for partition and the creation of Pakistan. Finally, his demand was accepted. And he spoke on All India Radio.
Remember that we have to take momentous decisions and handle grave issues facing us in the solution of the complex political problem of this great subcontinent inhabited